In the burgeoning years of American capitalism, one name shone brightly above the rest, creating an empire that would forever change the financial landscape of the United States. His name was John Pierpont Morgan, commonly known as J.P. Morgan, a titan of industry and a visionary banker who revolutionized the way banking was conducted and set unprecedented standards for his peers and the generations that would follow. J.P. Morgan was born into a family of great wealth and influence, but it was his astute business acumen and strategic vision that truly set him apart. His career began in the midst of the American Civil War, a time of great turmoil, but also great opportunity for those who could see past the chaos and recognize the potential for growth and development. At the tender age of 20, J.P. Morgan entered the world of banking, a sector still trying to find its feet after the tumultuous war years. However, Morgan saw the potential that others overlooked, and under his guidance, the small, faltering bank he inherited from his father grew to become one of the most powerful and trusted financial institutions in the country, the cornerstone of his economic dynasty. The key to Morgan's success was his ability to see the bigger picture. He understood that for a bank to succeed, it needed to do more than simply hold and lend money. It needed to play an active role in the development of the industries it served, providing crucial financial resources and guidance to startups and established businesses alike. In order to fulfill this role, Morgan was required to take measured risks, investing wisely and providing financial lifelines when others were afraid to do so. His shrewd judgment and innate understanding of business cycles and market dynamics allowed him to make these calculated bets, creating a reputation for Chase as a reliable and innovative financial partner. More revolutionary was Morgan's use of finance to facilitate mergers and acquisitions, a practice that would become a defining feature of 20th century capitalism. By forming these powerful corporate combinations, Morgan expanded the reach of his empire and established the groundwork for the rise of modern financial supermarkets. However, amidst all his attempts to create a financial juggernaut, Morgan never lost sight of the human aspect of his work. He insisted on maintaining personal connections with his customers, always striving to understand and meet their individual financial needs. By establishing this personal touch, he built a loyal customer base that valued his nuance and personalized offerings. Morgan's role wasn't just confined to the financial sector. As a leading figure in the Gilded Age, he exerted great influence over the economic and political landscape of America. A patron of the arts and a philanthropist, he used his considerable fortune to help develop once inconceivable infrastructures, libraries, and museums throughout the country. The name J.P. Morgan has become synonymous with power and influence, financial acumen, and a ruthless determination to succeed. His largest legacy, however, might be the imprints he left in countless industries and communities nationwide, a testament to his vision that the success of individual companies would ultimately lead to the prosperity of the entire nation. And though individuals remember his exploits differently, there is no denying J.P. Morgan's pivotal role in the shaping of modern America. More than a titan or a bellwether, he was a man whose great vision and altruistic ideals forever changed the fabric of American life. William Faulkner famously said that, "The past is never dead. It's not even past." This adage rings particularly true when considering the legacies of past industrial magnates such as J.P. Morgan, whose actions during their lifetimes created ripples of influence that continue to shape public policy and business practice. One thing is for certain, J.P. Morgan's influence continues to resonate long after his death. In a world where financial institutions are under continuous scrutiny and headlines frequently proclaim the fall of yet another banking giant, Morgan's story serves as a valuable reminder of an age when bankers were seen as trusted guardians of the public interest, helping to facilitate growth and prosperity for individuals, corporations, and the nation. Morgan's enduring legacy is proof positive that today, more so than ever, there is a need for financial leaders who embody his key principles of fair dealing, strategic vision, and the unwavering belief in the power of capitalism to improve the lives of all citizens. Despite the negative connotations frequently attached to Wall Street during Morgan's time and beyond, the history of J.P. Morgan demonstrates that, given the right leadership, finance can be a powerful tool for positive societal change. Thus, it remains to all financial leaders of today to harness the lessons provided by Morgan and others from the past and strive to establish lasting legacies built upon the principles of innovation, heritage, and, most importantly, public service. The mantle of that leadership must be borne by institutions and individuals alike. Institutions must ensure that their business practices continually reflect their responsibility to society, while individuals, within and without these organizations, must continue to hold financial leaders accountable, as both Morgan and his contemporaries found themselves doing, to ensure that the power of finance continues to be harnessed for the benefit of all. As Sally Krawcheck, Wall Street executive summarily states, "We don't have enough diversity of perspective." This sentence perfectly encapsulates a belief that was held dearly by J.P. Morgan, the idea that to succeed in the financial world, you must be able to see things from as many perspectives as possible. Only then can we truly understand the world of finance and fulfill its potential to uplift society. So, alongside the enduring legacy of J.P. Morgan, we must also remember to embrace the diverse perspectives that will continue the work he started, work that remains as important today as it was over a century ago. J.P. Morgan's story, dramatic as it is, throws into even sharper relief the continually evolving nature of the global economy. It is a narrative that, although rooted in the events of the past, remains as crucial as ever in shaping a collective economic understanding that can drive both growth and societal benefit. In a rapidly changing world, it is more apparent than ever that the principles established by J.P. Morgan, be it an eye for risk or the pursuit of innovation, continue to be fundamental to the success of individuals, organizations, and nations. The world today is vastly different from the America that J.P. Morgan's was confronted with, and yet, there are innumerable parallels to be drawn. It is in these similarities, these patterns across centuries, that we best understand the shape of the economic world and its likely trajectory. As we look to the future, it is worth remembering and learning from the monumental archival contributions of pioneers like J.P. Morgan, who, through a combination of cunning, creativity, and unwavering optimism, forever left their mark on the fabric of society and the global economy. He set the path, he paved the road, he built the bridge. J.P. Morgan's unwavering commitment to economic success, coupled with a deft understanding of the greater implications of his work, assures his place not only in the annals of finance but in the history of modern civilization itself. J.P. Morgan, his legacy, his life story, and the indomitable reputation he constructed throughout his remarkable career, serves not only as a roadmap for those in the financial sphere but as an inspiring narrative for all individuals seeking to propel society toward better and more promising horizons. And so, we look to the future world continually shaped by the actions and decisions of so many that came before us. We strive to understand, embrace and grow from the lessons left for us by the one and only John Pierpont Morgan. The influence of J.P. Morgan is timeless, stretching beyond any generation or era. His life was dedicated to understanding, molding and leading the ebbs and flows of the largest market in the world, finance. In countless ways, his contributions remain exemplars for financial leaders to emulate, extending his legacy and maintaining the underpinning values that created his fortune and furthered the development of a nation. In the tale of J.P. Morgan's extraordinary life lays the blueprint for modern capitalism. A world he helped to shape and which, in turn, was transformed by his unyielding spirit, daring strategy, and unwavering commitment to the foundations of growth and prosperity, a legacy that continues to define the ambition of countless leaders worldwide. His life was dedicated to understanding, molding, and leading the ebbs and flows of the largest market in the world, finance. And in those ebbs and flows, we find the timeless lessons that are as relevant for failing banks and failing nations, as they are for flourishing enterprises. Today, we turn to the past to draw strength and wisdom from the indomitable energy of those like J.P. Morgan. As we stand on the precipice of another era of progress and prosperity, it is worth considering again the lessons that Morgan's life and achievements offer as we continue shaping not only the future of banking but also the entire world economy. In credits video footage of modern Wall Street, trading floor activity, landmarks named after J.P. Morgan, financial publications,